It took me a long time to come out because I thought my career depended on this image of a heterosexual woman. And I'm an actress, so it kind of made sense.
According to Girls Insiders, Portia allegedly took money out of 6 of Ellen's joint bank accounts during their divorce proceedings, which was a shocking and unprecedented move. Now, each side is battling for what they believe is theirs, and this high-stakes conflict is anything but peaceful. In order to really comprehend the extent of this unraveling, we must go back to the beginning of their relationship. Ellen and Portia are currently facing off in a confrontation that has fans and followers alike asking just what went wrong. An important turning point in the depiction and acceptance of the LGBT+ community was reached in 2008, when Ellen and Portia exchanged vows. As a trailblazer and LGBTQ+ icon, Ellen bravely came out in the late 1990s despite significant professional risks. Relationship with Portia, a gifted actress best known for her roles in Arrested Development and Ally McBee.
And bulimia is hell. But chronic dieting is also hell. Living your entire life never feeling good enough about your body, never always feeling like if you weighed a little less, somehow you'd be happier, your life would be better, is a horrible way to live. And it's a very short step from a full-blown eating disorder. But really the only way I recovered from my eating disorder and from chronic dieting
only increased her public appeal. The two of them glistened on red carpets, shared heartfelt interviews and stories, and publicly supported each other's aspirations, presenting an image of genuine partnership that Hollywood and their fans enjoyed fame, wealth, and a seemingly perfect love story as the shocking legal case began. Although Ellen and Portia seemed to have it all, as Ellen's career took off, problems started to emerge behind the scenes. Close friends noticed subtle changes in their relationship, particularly as Ellen's demanding work schedule kept her away from home more and more. With her talk show doing well and her production company growing, Ellen's commitments left her with little time to devote to her marriage, and Portia felt more and more marginalized. Portia admitted to feeling more like an accessory than a partner.
being gay, I didn't want to think about what that would mean for my life. I wanted to be successful. So having the eating disorder kind of was like a babysitter. It kind of allowed me to not think about who I was, really. It enabled me to put all of my focus and attention on what I thought was the professional choice, which was taking care of myself. I got kind of like a general physical, and it came back positive for lupus and a slew of all other ailments. That was the start of my...
She needed, according to people close to the marriage, the needs of Ellen's expanding empire frequently take precedence. Even though she made an effort to communicate her emotions, it is said that her remarks were ignored, leading to a growing emotional distance between them and their marriage now dangling by a thread. Given her positive and witty persona, Ellen's inner circle apparently feels betrayed by Portia's actions, which they perceive as a breach of trust and loyalty. Portia's alleged choice to deplete their joint funds has escalated their feud to an almost irreparable level. According to reports, Ellen is devastated by what she believes to be an unforgivable betrayal and is not going to give up her hard-won fortune easily. Their divorce's financial specifics are currently being closely examined, and both parties are getting ready for what might be a protracted court struggle. But money isn't the only problem. Portia, who previously kept silent about their marital problems, has now allegedly expressed complaints that are at the core of their dissolution. According to reports, she thinks Ellen's unwavering emphasis on her job. Events in timeline. What happened before the courtroom? Their relationship started to deteriorate due in large part to drama and business endeavors. Portia felt more and more ignored, a sentiment that only intensified over the years, since Ellen's need to uphold her public image frequently took precedence over their personal lives. Portia has allegedly blamed Ellen's controlling tendencies as another source of strain on their union. These long-buried frustrations appear to have accumulated over time, creating a deep sense of resentment that ultimately led to their split. From Ellen's perspective, but the reality is different. The talk show host's close friends describe her as a woman who genuinely tried to make her marriage work. Reports indicate that she changed her schedule, went to counseling, and even took breaks to spend more time with Portia in an attempt to recline over the years since the death. But it seemed that nothing could completely resolve the issues that had grown over the years. Ellen reportedly felt pressure to maintain appearances, even as the unresolved tensions between them became harder to ignore. The fallout from this public breakup is yet another challenge Ellen is currently facing, particularly as she attempts to repair her public image after previous controversies over a toxic workplace culture on her show. This split has added to her list of challenges, with fans and the public closely observing her every move. Ellen's personal life is now subject to the same severe spotlight as her career one, making many people question whether she'll ever keel litigations. What Portia alleges against Ellen completely restores her once-admired reputation, while speculation about Portia's future continues to grow. Some believe that with a financial settlement, Portia may decide to return to acting and start a new, independent chapter, which she has long found challenging. Portia's alleged move to empty the joint accounts is a clear sign that she is unwilling to back down without a fight, adding even more complexity to this already messy situation. End footnote. Ellen's net worth is reportedly over $500 million, which includes earnings from her show production company, real estate investments, and brand partnerships. Portia, who has a lower net worth, holy shit, chronic dieting is just as terrible as having anorexia and BIM. It's terrible to live your entire life feeling insecure about your appearance and constantly thinking that if you lose a few pounds, you'll be happier and your life will be better. However, the only way I was able to overcome my eating disorder and Ellen DeGeneres' defense how she responds to dieting was claims that she is entitled to a sizable portion because she has supported Ellen emotionally throughout her career. As a person with a well-being desk, myself included, she feels that supporting Ellen through the highs and lows of fame should be recognized, especially since Ellen's busy schedule affected their marriage. As this courtroom drama continues, fans are left wondering about the true nature of Ellen and Portia's relationship. I want to think that I didn't want to think about being gay and what that would mean for my life, because I wanted to succeed. Having the eating disorder was like having a babysitter, allowing me to focus on what I believed to be the best course of action, which was taking care of myself. I had a general physical, and the results showed that I had lupus and a host of other ailments, which was the beginning of my lengthy recovery.